Hello, my name is Hannah Rowan. I'm a visual artist coming from London. The work itself is kind of like a hybridised form between painting, sculpture and light installation. So there is an equal weight on the structure being part of the display. It's very much my response to how I feel information and images are transmitted via the screen and virtual information. It's kind of a constant influx that we don't have time to pause in between, and these spaces are trying to do that, to slow down the looking. Spending a lot of time in London, there's a lot of temporary structures, a lot of construction, a lot of billboards with and it's that moment when the image isn't there that really interests me. So if I pass like a lit up billboard and the posters come off and the fluorescent tubes are showing, it's the display devices on which these images are consumed and transmitted to us. I would be working on film sets and I would see a lot of the illusions that went into constructing the image, and I would just find myself looking around at the set and looking at the lighting structures and seeing how what I was thinking about in relation to the screen and abstracting digital information, these sort of temporary light structures were doing it in a really effective way. So I just started working with materials that were left over from these film sets because it was economically viable, but there's also the spatial element to it, that these materials roll up and they pack down small, and that really fed into the work I was making, because as a job I was working on constructing things that would appear rapidly and disappear and break down. The use of fans to generate airflow creates further this sort of state of flux within the work, but what's crucial to me is what you're looking at is it's a moment, it's an image forming, but it's not a final composition. It's transient and the work is almost performing for us. It brings the process of time into the work and further adds to that sense of fleeting, that you're taking time to look at an image forming, a composition or a gesture, but you're not seeing a frozen, still image.